A bush burns, but it's not consumed. A voice speaks, but it's not human. This is not just a miracle. It's a moment where God reveals something eternal. Not just His power, but His name. Welcome to Faith Unfolded. Today we explore the mystery and majesty of I am who I am. Moses is in exile, a prince turned shepherd, 40 years in the desert. And then he sees it, a bush ablaze, but untouched by flame. He draws near, and God calls out, "Moses, Moses." "Here I am," Moses replies. God says, "Take off your sandals. You're standing on holy ground." Then comes the mission. "I have seen the suffering of my people. I am sending you to Pharaoh." Moses hesitates. "Who am I that I should go?" And God answers, "I will be with you." Moses asks, "Suppose they ask me, what is his name? What should I say?" It's not a small question. In Egypt, gods had names. Names meant power, identity, authority. And Moses wants to know who is sending me. God replies, "I am who I am." Tell them, "I am has sent me to you." It's not a title. It's a revelation. I am means I exist, I endure, I am present. I am eternal. God doesn't define Himself by what He does. He defines Himself by who He is. Moses asked, "Who am I?" God answered, "I am." Because Moses' identity isn't found in his past. It's found in God's presence. And that's the twist. We spend our lives asking, "Who am I?" But the real question is, who is with me? God's name answers both. I am is not past tense, not future tense. It's present, always present. When you're afraid, I am. When you're uncertain, I am. When you feel alone, I am. God's name is a promise, a presence, a power. It means He's not just the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's the God of now. Centuries later, Jesus will echo this name. I am the bread of life. I am the light of the world. I am the good shepherd. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And then He says it plainly. Before Abraham was born, I am. The crowd picks up stones because they know what He's claiming. He's not just a prophet. He's the eternal God. We live in a world obsessed with identity, titles, roles, labels. But God's name reminds us identity begins with presence. You are not your failure. You are not your fear. You are not your past. You are who you are because of who He is. I am means you're never alone, never forgotten, never without purpose. I am who I am is not just theology. It's intimacy. It means God is not defined by circumstance. He's not limited by time. He's not shaped by opinion. He simply is, and that means you can trust Him, even when you don't understand Him, even when the bush burns, even when the mission feels impossible. When Moses hears the name, he hides his face, because holy ground moments demand humility. And then he obeys. He steps into calling, not because he's confident, but because God is constant. That's the power of I am. So what does I am who I am mean for you? It means God is not distant, not abstract, not theoretical. He is present, personal, powerful. When you pray, you're not speaking into the void. You're speaking to I am. When you worship, you're not singing to an idea. You're singing to I am. When you walk through fire, you're not alone. I Am walks with you. God's name isn't just a phrase. It's a foundation. It's a flame. It's a force. So when life feels uncertain, when identity feels fragile, remember the bush. Remember the voice. Remember the name. I am who I am. Thanks for watching Faith Unfolded. Subscribe, share, and walk boldly, because the one who sends you is always present.